really bad looking. I look so bad. And two, maybe I'm not all that bad looking after all. Small increment. And then she can go to, maybe there are some things that are good about me. After all, maybe there are some things that are good about me. Then she can go to, she's looking in the mirror now, or she's thinking of herself in a mind's eye, and she's saying, I don't think my eyes are all that bad. They're quite okay, actually. And then she sees herself with new eyes. With new eyes. And she likes her eyes. So she's saying to herself, maybe my eyes are not all that bad looking. Maybe my eyes look quite nice after all. Or maybe my lips are not so bad. Maybe my lips are not so bad after all. Maybe they're fuller than another person's lips, but they suit my face. My face looks nice with my lips. My lips are rounded and soft. The skin of my lips is smooth. And so looking at herself, she starts to appreciate herself. And everything that she sees now, she sees with beautiful eyes. She sees with happiness and love and affection for herself. And she does not have to compare herself with everybody else. She can feel good about herself and appreciate her eyebrows. Something like, thank God my eyebrows are not thick. I don't have to twist them so much. Something different that she feels is beneficial to her. My skin is so smooth, it never wrinkles. My skin is so fair, it glows even in the dark. My lips are slim. My lips are full. I love my smile. I love my teeth. I love my cheeks. They're so well rounded. Somebody else might say, I love my cheeks. They're so well sculpted. See, there's something in there for everyone. They could be from any race. They could be from any country. They could look very typical to their country. But they can go with things that suit them. A person with a well-rounded face and fuller lips and darker skin cannot compare herself to somebody with maybe a chiseled look, high cheekbones, leaner cheeks, slimmer lips, white skin, fair skin. People cannot compare themselves to somebody from another region of the world. They can feel proud of themselves for whatever they have going for themselves. It's when the comparisons start that there is a problem. But somebody could appreciate himself or herself for whatever they look like, whoever they are, because they come from a certain region. And each region has its benefits. They say the darker skin doesn't wrinkle that much. They say that fuller lips You don't need to put lipstick, more than your lips are defined. There are so many benefits and advantages to each region. So when somebody is looking at themselves and they don't feel so good and they're making negative statements about themselves, maybe they can introduce some self-love. And if it's not immediately possible to introduce self-love, you can start with affirmations with small increment in improvement, the affirmations themselves. And then at one point, this person's going to say to herself, oh my God, look at me, I'm ravishing, I'm so beautiful, I can't get enough of myself. I'm in love with myself. Look at me. I'm so beautiful. I'm a divine child of God, and God made me perfect the way God wanted to. Why would God make mistakes, right? And then using this, a person builds up incrementally their affirmations, improves the affirmations little by little until she's ready to take that leap and just go all out with, I am so amazing. I'm so gorgeous. I am amazing. I love myself. Just look at me. Everybody loves looking at me. They all think I'm cute. They all think I'm pretty. And they all think I'm gorgeous. And when you reach that, oh my God, look at me. I'm so amazing. You know what vibrations are being projected at that point? Amazingly strong, beautiful vibrations. There is a light around this person. And this light reaches people before this person does. They say the energy travels faster, obviously, than the physical body. So the energy itself is projecting. And people are blinded by that light. It's like, oh my God, what's this? An angel is approaching. I know it seems exaggerated, but you know what? There are people who have amazing auras. They just have a very high opinion of themselves. And this energy about them reaches people before they actually reach that person. It is still the ego that's working, but it's the good ego. There's nothing wrong in thinking highly about oneself. Nothing wrong. This is not about arrogance. I mean, if you want to be slightly arrogant about it, look at me, I'm so great. Yes, go ahead, as long as you're not insulting other people. If you watch the presidential debate, the US, so much insulting going on. So much. Insulting. There's so much bad will for somebody else who's the opponent. Oh, how is someone going to take care of a whole country if there's so much ill will towards your opposition and you want bad things to happen to them? And you're selling your whole debate based on these bad things. Oh, you know what? If this person becomes president, he's going to go scot-free. I mean, why would you have a bad intention like this towards somebody who's a senior? I mean, why? I mean, people are people still, right? Why have bad intentions? Ultimately, people's karma is still going to get them. I'm not saying anybody's karma is going to get anybody right now. You're not saying that. But why even go to that place to want that for someone? Why would somebody want that? It's just, ultimately people are human. Wouldn't you want the best, even if it's for your opponent? Just this ill will. that was surrounding the debate. Wow. And people say these things from their mouths as if it's normal stuff. And how is the goddess of good fortune going to want this in any way? Ultimately, people are going to get what their karma gives them. But to wish ill for somebody, even if it's an opponent, and to say these things, and to not talk about the benefits of what you want to do for America, but to just criticize people. It's not good fortune. It's using negative energy to win. And we did see in a previous show very recently that if negative energy is used to win, the outcomes, even if a person wins, is not going to be of high vibration. It's still going to be murky and dark. Murky and dark. Because good vibrations are not being used to create what is being created. And success that comes from darkness. Success that comes from darkness. It is still success if that success does happen. And if it does come from darkness, it's still going to be enveloped in darkness. And good fortune is not about that. Good fortune is creating amazing things from amazing things. The materials that are going to go in should be pure, should be of high vibration themselves. And then the project or the material that is created out of that is going to be super great. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be high intentions, high vibrations, goodwill, fortune, love. And isn't that what they say when Christmas comes? That it's a season of joy and we wish goodwill for everybody. And so on and so forth in different cultures. There's goodwill, there is gift exchanging, there is feasting, there is thankfulness, gratefulness, grace, joy, and Santa gets to do his thing. Santa Claus. He gets to do his thing. He gets to reward. He gets to give gifts to people, whether people believe this or not. The fact is, that energy represented by Santa Claus, what is the intention behind it? The intention behind that is not to prove whether Santa exists or not. The fact is, it supports goodwill and gift giving and love and generosity. These are the energies that are supposed to be flowing around that time. And so on and so forth for religions, different people, different religions, and whatever it is that they celebrate. At that time, the energy is so high. So if that is the case, and if Christmas is supposed to have such a high vibration, which it does, at least for those people who treat it well, then isn't the whole of life supposed to have high vibrations? How can someone suddenly decide that, oh, you know what? I'm going to go where no man goes, and I'm going to insult my opponents and wish bad for them, even though they're human too. I'm going to wish bad for them, and then suddenly good things are going to happen. Such a victory is anyway clouded with darkness. So in Christmas, people don't expect good results and good Christmas dinner and good gifts if the energy surrounding Christmas itself, if somebody has used dark energy or ill will. How can Christmas be full of light then, correct? So from the start till the end, every ingredient has to be great. Even when a person is buying a gift of whatever money value, behind that should be behind that should be goodwill, good intentions. Not, oh, this person's on my list, I have to give them a gift, or they're going to be complaining about me for the rest of the year, so I'm just going to go and buy the cheapest thing possible or the thing. No, goodwill. Goodwill. When we're buying it, we buy the gift with love, and we buy the gift with thinking delightfully. No, what we do is the way you do it is you buy the gift feeling enthusiastic about the surprise that this person would have when he sees the gift, how delighted he or she would be. So the intention is to delight the receiver of the gift. Goodwill. And then that intention to delight the person who's receiving that gift is such a high vibration itself. The intention itself is of a high vibration. So it would certainly have a very good effect. The receiver of the gift is going to be happy because right from the start till the end, all of the intentions were really, really nice. And you're just delighting and you're feeling so happy, thinking about how happy that person would be if he receives this and what he can do with it, how it's going to help him. And if all a person can afford at that point is a bottle of nail polish, I'm just saying, we can't go by affordability in this. Christmas gifts could be of any price. What matters is its intrinsic value. What matters is the goodwill behind it. So if a person is thinking, okay, I can only afford this nail polish this Christmas for this person, at least delight or have delight about, be happy about how beautiful this person's nails can look with this nail polish. And maybe this person could use this nail polish when they go out for dinner. It could have a little sparkle to it. It could be whatever one thinks is going to make a person happy. And all that is needed is a bit of innocence. Innocence. Where a person is genuinely delighted with a gift that he or she is giving. Because it comes from innocence, just like a child. If a child makes a gift for his mother or father, it could be anything. It could be a scribbled cartoon, like a scribbled drawing on a piece of paper, and Mom, Dad, I made this for you. But it comes from that love. It comes from innocence. And the receiver of the gift feels so honored. So there's no money thingy attached to this. It comes from that space where a person just wants someone to be happy. And once this happens, and all of the ingredients that's going towards making that Christmas amazing, and if all the ingredients are going to be pure and full of love and delight and wonder and miracles, and yes, it's great if you believe in Santa, because the energy exists, It's not about Santa only, the personality. There's nothing wrong in believing Santa exists. He could, and we won't probably know about it. We don't know. But at the very least, that energy of goodwill and gift giving exists at the very least. And you're tapping into that. And that's good fortune energy. When we tap into certain types of energy which are already existing for a long time, especially then they have power. It has power. Whether that personality exists or whether people have given that particular energy or figure or image power because of the faith and belief. That has such a high vibration. You could use that to create anything you want in the world. Because right from start, you're a joyful manifester, you're a good fortuner, and you're going there with this amazing aura. And you're going there with these great intentions. And it's coming from the space of purity and innocence and beauty and wonder at the world. And why get jaded by all the already jaded people? Already jaded people who think that they have to be mean in order to win something. And, I don't know what that victory is going to be like ultimately for that person. And good fortune is about the high vibrations, and it's about that particular vibration where all of these ingredients and elements that a person uses to create whatever he or she wants to create is coming from that space of beauty and wonder and love and all of the great miraculous energy that all of these gods, masters have always spoken about. Coming from the highest vibration, creating from the highest vibration. And the end product is going to be fantastic. It's just going to be awesome. Because there's so much love happening. And if a person is not able to actually reach for the highest vibrations immediately, he can do it incrementally. And keep changing his affirmation little by little, little by little. So the affirmations come out of the mouth, the mind/mouth. And as the affirmation is said, a person has a reaction to it. They believe it or not. Maybe this partial belief. And if a person says an affirmation, states an affirmation, makes an affirmation that he completely is not able to buy himself, it's not that the affirmation will still not have an effect. It will. But the best way is to make affirmations that a person at least believes, even slightly. And if a person cannot reach for very, very high vibration, can start from a negative one. I mean, that's a negative affirmation that's already happening, and then change it just a little bit. And as we do that, we will reach that place where we get what we want. And as long as all the ingredients and materials used are from good fortune itself, from the highest vibrations, you're going to have a fantastic outcome. And I got my warning time and I have to sign off. We will meet again for the Joyful Manifestation Show next week, 7 p.m. Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And until then, I want you to have a fantastic rest of the week and work on your affirmations. Get whatever small changes you can get into place. Build it up. And I want to wish you a fantastic rest of the day. This is Sugandhi Iyer signing off for the Good Fortune Show.